Cloth face coverings prevent the person wearing the mask from spreading respiratory droplets when talking, sneezing, or coughing. If everyone wears a cloth face covering when out in public, such as going to the grocery store, the risk of exposure to COVID-19 can be reduced for the community. Since people can spread the virus before symptoms start, or even if people never have symptoms, wearing a cloth face covering can protect others around you. And face coverings worn by others can help protect you from getting the virus from people carrying the virus. Cloth face coverings are not the same as the medical face masks, surgical masks, or respirators, such as N95 respirators, worn by healthcare personnel, first responders, and workers in other industries. These masks and respirators are personal protective equipment, PPE. Medical PPE should be used by healthcare personnel and first responders for their protection. Healthcare personnel and first responders should not wear cloth face coverings instead of PPE when respirators or face masks are indicated. When using a personal cloth face covering, make sure the mouth and nose are fully covered. The covering fits snugly against the sides of the face so there are no gaps. You do not have any difficulty breathing while wearing the cloth face covering. The cloth face covering can be tied or otherwise secured to prevent slipping. Avoid touching your face as much as possible. Keep the covering clean. Clean your hands with soap and water or alcohol-based hand sanitizer immediately before putting on, after touching or adjusting, and after removing the cloth face covering. You should be the only person handling your covering. Do not share it with anyone else unless it's washed and dried first. Laundry instructions will depend on the cloth used to make the face covering. In general, cloth face coverings should be washed regularly, daily, and whenever soiled, using water and a mild detergent, dried completely in a hot dryer, and stored in a clean container or bag. Remember, cloth face coverings or masks should not be placed on young children under age 2, anyone who has trouble breathing or is unconscious, incapacitated, or otherwise unable to remove the mask without assistance. Individuals should be careful not to touch their eyes, nose, and mouth when removing their face covering, and wash hands immediately after removing.